Hello, behind me is the Volkswagen Tiguan 1.4 TSI Highline. This is the top of the line Volkswagen Tiguan here in Malaysia, and it is one of two variants. One is the comfort line and one is this top of the line Highline variant. Now, the differences between the base comfort line model and this Highline edition is now, the differences between this Highline variant and the comfort line Tiguan is externally, this has larger wheels. These are 18 inches and it also comes with those nicer looking LED headlights. Now inside, it has leather trim, a lot more equipment, and the most important aspect of this Highline edition interior wise, the instrument cluster for this Tiguan is the AID system. It's not a disease or anything, it's just an active information display. It basically tells you everything you want right inside the instrument cluster, so that you as a driver do not have to take your eyes where you're looking at while driving and concentrate on driving itself, as everything is laid out in the instrument cluster right in front of you, and all the controls are located at the steering wheel. So once you familiarize yourself with the car, everything is fine. Now this comes with 1.4 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged direct injection engine. This is the only engine available for us here in Malaysia at this moment, and the engine makes about 150 PS and 250 Newton meters of torque. All of this channeled through the front wheels via a 6-speed dual clutch transmission. And if you must know, the transmission in this Volkswagen Tiguan 1.4 is a wet clutch DSG, which means that it is actually less susceptible to heat related wear and tear, as the clutch and the whole drivetrain is basically immersed in transmission fluid. So it is actually a more durable gearbox. So more durability, more reliability, and it is still one of the better reacting dual clutch transmissions around in the market today. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in this Tiguan 1.4 TSI takes around 8.9 seconds. Decent amount of performance and poke for something which has a 1.4 liter turbocharged engine. You can cruise at speeds over the speed limit. Not that I am saying that you should do so, but since it's a car meant for the autobahn. Now, there is some wind noise at very high speeds at the A-pillars, and if you add that bicycle rack, which is part of their lifestyle option kit, it does add a fair amount of wind noise. You're going to hear like you have a Pontianak or a Banshee wailing on the roof of your car if you travel at around 80 kilometers per hour, not that fast. So I would suggest people who don't like cycling to not opt for this kit, and people who like cycling to not drive fast. So it's a nice car. Inside, equipment levels, you get everything. You get picnic tables inside for the rear passengers, especially when you use it to do your work. If you're being driven around, your kids need a table to do their homework. You also can use the picnic tables when you're actually having a picnic. You can just use the space and all. The boot is big. Everything inside the car is nice too, for you to have that lifestyle experience that you always desire. A lifestyle experience in terms of those that center around your car, that is. This car gives you something higher up the price range. This car gives you so much equipment and technology. You must remember that it comes with a very, very fast gearbox. The DSG shifts so fast if you're really gunning it. It adds to the driving pleasure of the car. Now, you add all the equipment inside the car, the AID, instrument cluster, the other gadgetry like the power tailgate, power this, power that. You're getting a car which is filled to the brim with equipment and technology. When you're buying a car like this, you must always take these details into account. which somehow a lot of Malaysians don't. They just buy a car because yes, it's reasonably priced at around 169,000 without insurance and without all the additional accessories. But one must also factor in how much it would cost during warranty and also after warranty and also other details. Now, it is because of this that this car gives you great value for money in terms of what it wants to give you. The performance level, the interior, the refinement. Of course, somehow when you put all of this together, there is something which you are asked to give back in return, because nothing is free. So it's a fantastic car for you to have. So this concludes the short review of the Volkswagen Tiguan 1.4 TSI Highline variant. The main review has been already written earlier in when the car was actually launched initially here in Malaysia months ago, and this is a follow-up of that to say what I think after a few months trying the car again. Yes, the car is the same as when I first experienced it, so it's good. I don't find any complaints at all in terms of, aside from what I've already mentioned. The car is nice to drive. I feel happy driving the car. It's very quiet inside here. Everything's fine and all. As I said, when you buy this kind of car with the technology inside, expect to understand. You have to understand what is given to you and what is expected when it comes to maintaining it and so forth. Aside from that, no complaints at all. Anytime I drive a Volkswagen, it does make me feel good.